intro already hit the button.
Napivuwuna Niake Janet
Madawika.
Kunamante
Sio.
Stongo Oshkanyacha
Hawata.
Halito
Yeah, we're all out of order. Unsti Huntedish.
Sio.
Chokma.
Halito.
I already said it. Winna.
I already said Sio.
No, you didn't. Winna.
Yeah. And the rest of them.
And good morning. Hanapi Mike Shoda. Good morning, coming live from 1950 South Shepherd here in El Ghetto, Helltown, the gut. So where's everybody at?
Mingo's dropping off all of our college safe boxes. Tatum's having lunch with her kiddo.
Wow, that's
Desi
cool.
was gonna go to volunteer for to
She
hand out
flaked out on
bracelets,
him?
and then she realized it was in Oklahoma City, so she was like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I'd rather work."
I don't have $10 for gas.
Yeah,
It's like going in. It's like paying admission to the fair.
especially don't they have like Dr Pepper Day then, to where it's the
They used to have Indian Day
well,
back in the day, and you know what? Me and the homies, we would all there'd be like 10 of us, and we'd all ride up there in the same car. But we would all walk to the gate, and nobody would even try to stop us. We would just walk in.
mhm.
Like, it's Indian Day. Like, I don't know. Just like kind of bum rush the gate.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of older people. They would just look at each other and just watch us walk by. I'd always be waiting on somebody, one of them to run to go get a cop or something.
Yeah, security.
They just watch us go by.
Probably because they thought if they tried to stop you, it'd be more problems.
Yeah.
So they're
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Ah."
it would have been. Was already feeling good by the time we got there.
Mhm.
No money for any rides, no money for food,
Just vibes,
just vibes.
vibes, and
And a
open
bottle.
trash can.
In a bottle.
That's what caused the vibes.
Somebody would always get lost. Somebody it was.
Vibes and trash can.
Yeah, they'd be like, people don't eat all their food. You're like,
One time, my classmate went, and I'm talking country bumpkins.
Mhm.
More country than sugar bread. These people are country. And there was these these two chicks that were out there squaring up. And they were chunking them, and this family of country bumpkins from Fay, Oklahoma, which live out in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
stopped and just kind of were entertained by this.
Never seen this show.
Yeah.
It's on a stage.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and I guess these ladies were having a knockdown drag out, right there, and they handled their business, then they walked their separate ways. I was like, oh, that, yeah, old school.
After that, usually it's one person laying down.
Yeah. And then I always heard stories of my Uncle Crow always being handcuffed to a street light, and my dad over there trying to get him. I don't know, these.
Good time.
I was thinking about yesterday, talking about the fair. My dad, I don't know how my dad got me, because I only came to El Reno for Christmas break and summer break, spring break, fall break. Those were the only times I came to El Reno, from Thomas. And then, but somehow, some way, my dad had me during the state fair. And I remember he goes and gets me a jumbo corn dog. I told him I wanted a corn dog. He gets me a big jumbo corn dog, but he put mustard on it. I didn't eat mustard at the time.
Worst thing.
As soon as he gives it to me, I look at it and I just go splat.
Yeah.
I mean, rotten. That's how rotten I was with my dad.
Mhm.
You know, and I'm sure we spent most of the time at the beer garden. I still remember that. And I just remember the look on his face like he wanted to beat the hell out of me. You know,
There's too many eyes.
yeah. And you know, I was spoiled rotten with my dad. You know, that never happened. So I'm still traumatized. Yeah. Yeah. No, the look
Oh,
the look of disappointment that he gave me.
that's the look Dita gives all of us though, all the time. Just whenever
The
we say
look.
something,
Know that look.
yeah, we do. We've seen it all the
Like
time.
she's trying to pull her pants up. They took a picture. Where were y'all at?
Camp on
Oh, at
Tuesday.
camp on
Yeah.
Tuesday. And as they're taking the picture, Theta's like pulling her pants up. And, you know, like just, I don't know why, but she was like, the look on her face. I was like, damn, you couldn't tell my auntie that you were going to take a pic.
Candids only.
The most candid moment.
I know. That's why yesterday Tatum was like, "No, delete the one," because her hair's all crazy.
One,
Theta's all
3
posed.
hairs.
Yeah. Like, no, people have to see us for who we are.
Those corn dogs were damn good.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, the Korean one.
yeah,
we
the
had?
Korean
Yeah.
corn dogs from Mochi Nut.
Mhm.
Man, those were pretty.
Yeah, we had the potato ones.
Yeah, potato, French fries, like on the outside, breaded. The corn dog.
it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I'm taking my kids there today. That's how good it was.
I can't remember which one Theta had. Theta had a different one.
Oh,
but
did she
hers was
really?
Good because yeah, she was like, I'm too full. I was like, oh, I'll take that. I'm starving. We're here. Only had
Oh.
one corn dog.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Hmm.
only one bite.
Hmm.
I wasn't gonna share it.
Do we have any comments, Mr. Rebellis?
Mariah Scares the Hawk says it's my son Lucas Scares the Hawk's 5th birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Lucas. Luca. Happy birthday, Luca. Hope you have an amazing day. Dang. Day.
Dang day.
Dang day.
an
Amazing
amazing
dang
dang
day. Oh.
Leslie Shorty says good morning, y'all guys.
Good morning, sis.
Jay Ziegler says, "Yeah."
That's my bro right there, Jay. Hey, Jay's got 26 years of sobriety. 26, 27, 28. Somewhere around there.
Somewhere up there.
But, you know, like, it's crazy. It's cool as hell to see my brother Jay. Because as soon as you see him, he stops and goes, "Gah." You know? Be at the AA house. But yeah, he be posting some funny, man, his memes are hilarious. Good morning, brother. Good morning.
Charlene said, "Nyakit."
Nyakit.
Jay said, "In it." And Isaac said, they were fighting over Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest aunties out there.
From out
Yeah.
there in Faye, they're like, "There he is."
Yeah.
Misty said, "Good morning."
Good morning, Misty.
Leah Sessom says, "Good morning."
Good morning.
Charlene said, "True Terrier in it, Barry."
I know, right?
Mhm.
And Mr. Anzawa says, "Good morning."
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Halito.
Sandra Tai says, "Good morning from Sacramento, California."
Hey, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Mr. John Lee Soap says, "See you tomorrow, Barry."
See you tomorrow, brother.
And Adina Grant says, "Good morning."
Good morning. Good morning, Grandma. Grandma Grant. So yeah, tomorrow, the absentee Shawnee tribe is having a men's retreat at the First Americans Museum in Oklahoma City. I believe it starts at 10.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, it starts around 10. I'm gonna be on a panel. Me, John, and I'm not sure who the other one is.
Asa's gonna be there. He's doing gourd making, so I think he might be on the panel too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That Well, yeah, we'll be on a panel tomorrow. So yeah, come check us out. They'll provide lunch. You know, did you have to register for all that?
Mhm.
Oh,
Go
never.
register.
Go
It's
register.
on our Facebook page for
on
the
our Facebook
men's
page.
recovery retreat.
You know, anybody can register
As long as you're male.
as long as you're a male. Well, Nat's got to take me, so she can be a male.
she can stay at
can
the
be a
door.
male. Yeah, she'll be
Stay
a doorman.
outside.
Doorman.
But yeah, they're doing. I think they have masseuses there. They're doing gourd
What?
making. Yeah.
I got to read the flyer.
Yep. But yeah, so it'll be a good day.
Leslie says I heard your last talking about my dad.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah. Your dad was crazy.
Andrea Alexander, Miss AA says good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Ray Marie White Carter says good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sis.
Bo Sam says good morning, guys. Have a great day and hope everyone has a blessed weekend.
Thank you, Bo.
Mr.
Sheree.
Answell says, do you have to be
Sherry.
absentee?
Nope.
Hey,
You just gotta be a man.
you just got to be a man's.
Yep.
It's got to be a man's.
In
Any
recovery.
color, creed. I mean, you may have one day. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't
that's
know.
the
It's a
motivation
recovery
you
retreat.
need.
I don't know.
Nat said, wait, do I have to take you?
I mean,
Yeah, he'll
I
drive.
can find somebody else.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Yeah.
turn this off here.
Yeah. Waiting for your phone to start ringing.
Of course, you have to take me, Nat. You're my eyeballs.
Stongo David Deer.
Stongo.
Don't go.
Angela White Buffalo says, good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon, Angel.
And Mr. Answell says he's an honorary absentee.
Mm.
Oh, hey. All right. Well,
We're all cut up. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so you want to speak a little bit about the powwow?
I can. Yeah, so All Nations Recovery, not tour, but All
Not
Nations
tour.
Recovery, the registered 501c3 nonprofit, is going to have their first All Nations Recovery powwow next weekend, the 20th and 21st. It'll be in Concho. We have contests for all ages, almost all categories. Our drum contest. Did we agree on the amount?
Whatever.
already out there, so
Yeah. it's
Oh,
already
okay,
out there.
$2,000 drum contest. I think it's winner take all.
What?
Yeah. So you're gonna be out there solo, and then. But yeah,
try to play his flute.
yeah, he's gonna be the flute.
Hand drum.
Yeah,
Drop a beat.
but yeah, it'll be a fun time. It'll be Saturday, Sunday. I think.
$2,000 drum kit contest.
Yeah, why not?
That's cool.
Hmm.
That'll bring them out.
Hopefully, if not, worst case, you got to bust out a solo.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah.
Kurt
But yeah,
Roundy.
we got the head staffs from just a bunch of different tribes, because that's the ultimate goal of All Nations Recovery, is bringing out as many nations as possible. And so we thought it was fitting to have it where it all started was once in Concho last year in January when we made our debut. We took
Came a
the leap.
long ways.
Yeah, took the leap, became an actual nonprofit. People still mix tour and res cover together.
Recovery. Yeah, we're
It's understandable, but
two separate entities.
it's separate. Mainly because if tour ever goes down, res covery will still be
Yeah,
here.
recovery will
Yeah.
keep going.
Yep. And so we had a lot of community support, so that's why we're able to do a $2,000 drum contest, because
Our sponsors.
our sponsors
Yes, shout
came
out
through.
to all our sponsors.
And so it's also Indigenous Peoples Recovery Day, which All Nations Recovery got. We got it
September 20th.
we got it in Oklahoma City when we were gonna have the powwow in Oklahoma City. So now we just kind of have this mouse pad hanging around, which is just a proclamation with the holiday. But we're trying to get one in El Reno also for Indigenous
Yeah.
Peoples Recovery Day. But yeah, so it's exciting. They're flying your dad's flag on Saturday,
on Saturday.
then my great grandpa's flag on Sunday, and so it'll be a
That's
cool
pretty cool.
time. Cool time.
So Jay Ziegler, I personally am inviting you to the powwow. Better come dance with us, bro. And the whole 506. I'm not even sure if we put a flyer up in the 506. But I might need somebody to copy me off of, so I can go post
I
it.
was like,
in the
copy you off
clubhouse.
of, print a flyer off. You said that's so weird. Yeah,
Well, you understood me though. You
well,
understood.
it took a while. It was registering.
Mingo's rubbing off on me.
Yeah, there he is. He's right there.
Mingo.
He's just doing his own thing, just hanging out.
He's just doing it.
Yeah,
He's going rogue.
yeah. He's the one man show.
Well, yeah. So that'll be next weekend,
Mm-hmm.
September 20th. I think it's very, we tour has had a dance before, but I mean a 2-day, $2,000 drum contest, man. I don't even know if I seen a powwow this summer that was
The rich tribes, yeah, absolutely. But
I mean, you know, like not locally,
oh yeah.
not in state. Mingo, were there any other powwows that you went to that they had a $2,000 drum contest?
Watch, she's gonna be like, "There's a 50." See, told you we're just broke over here, but still.
I mean, I'm talking around here
Yeah.
in Canadian County.
Yeah.
Do you make it
At the
closer?
Concho Power? He'd be like, well,
Within
OIN
El Reno
was.
city limits.
Yeah. Yeah, how much was OIN's drum contest?
No, it
I
wasn't.
can't even.
No,
say.
it wasn't.
Yeah, he said 5. I don't know. We can go look at the flyer. and
He
find it.
said 10.
Yeah,
Hell no.
$2 million drum contest is what they said.
Northern Cree would have showed up. if That was
Yeah.
You would have had to pay.
Yeah, you had to.
it.
But yeah,
Well,
but we're still making it.
Yeah.
We're still going with it.
Cool. So,
and you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Like, if you want to come and volunteer, you know, because we're kind of winging it.
It's the only way we do it.
You know, like, but you know, if you want to come and volunteer, you know, maybe you can. I don't know, you know, see what needs to be done around. You know, like, well,
Barry's gonna pretend he's blind the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
time.
Go see Barry if you're gonna volunteer. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll come up with something.
but who?
Yeah.
I didn't ask for nobody.
Yeah, I don't need help.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. You
Yeah,
know,
go
like,
stand in that line and give me a meat pie real quick.
because I'm thinking like. I'm not even gonna say. We'll discuss it whenever I get. Because it might.
Hmm.
But yeah, it'll. I'm sure we'll be busy.
Yep.
We'll be pretty busy.
Yep, but it'll be fun.
So yeah, come and check us out at Concho next weekend, September 20th and the 21st. Yeah, we have a pretty. You know, it feels like a legit powwow.
So
Everybody
far.
go like and share our post. We
Yep.
just reposted it. So.
Yeah,
Pretty
Nat says
good.
go take out the trash in quotes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I know. I asked OKCIC if they'd be our trash people. They're like, yeah, sure. So I'm like, okay.
Sweet.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, Sam says, "Aho! Thank you for all the laughs so early in the morning." Nat says she's going to be sitting in the massage chairs then.
What
Yeah.
kind of massages are they doing?
Yes, can't wait for the powwow.
Yeah.
And Charlene says,
No, you got to do it right.
Good as
No.
I got.
Do it again.
Mhm.
You've been practicing. Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I practice on the drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, more ladies will actually-
yeah. I know.
He
that
did a
stuff I
real
make-
keen. Okay, this guy been practicing.
No, that still cracked me up yesterday where Tatum's like, well, war cry, and we both. It's like, we just do that. I'm like, I do that to prep myself to go
Yeah.
up the stairs to work. So, like, doing it anytime.
I'll be ready.
Yeah.
I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. Well, should we go ahead and get
Yeah.
the meditation
Why not? All right.
on the way? Here, Mingo. You missed out.
All right, Listo.
Yeah.
All right. If you get troubled, go and sit by the river. The flowing water will take your troubles away. Joe Coyus, Stockbridge, Muncie. Sometimes we get mixed up and we don't know what to do. Go to the river or creek, take your sage and tobacco, sit and be still. Talk to the water, offer tobacco and healing, and the healing water will take your problems downstream. Give thanks. Great Spirit, heal my mind today. Let me see love.
Mm. Appreciate that, Mr. Chibita.
Mhm.
You know what?
I'm here for.
What comes to mind is, you know, like when I think about my recovery process, I think about, you know, like before I was in recovery, I think about everything that I used to carry around. You know, I think about not even understanding like the process of, you know, having you know, shortcomings, or, you know, I just thought this was the way life was, and I'm just, you know, like this is the circle and I'm right here. You know, like, you know, I just couldn't get it. I didn't understand, you know, what it meant to have resentments. I didn't know what it was to have, like I'm just carrying around all this unnecessary chaos, and I didn't know what it was. I would pray. I would want things. I would, I yearned for, love, attention, like all these things that, like I think about how my kids used to look at me when they were little kids, and I just kind of, lost that connection as they got older. And I didn't realize how much, I wanted that back. And, like it was hurting me, like I took it personally that my kids didn't need me like they need, like they used to when they were, babies or whatnot. And I'm carrying around all this pain, all this trauma, like all this stuff that, and some of it wasn't even mine. It was other people because I'm an empath.
Mhm.
I have empathy. I don't feel sorry for nobody, but I can feel your pain when you're hurting. And it helped me understand what that looked like for me. And if I've learned anything, it's how to give things to the creator. When it talks about that river taking your problems downstream, it's like that's a natural process, like that's gravity, that's like that's just the way of the world. And
Where you going? Mm.
I've learned how to give these things to the creator. Because if I have something so heavy on my heart that I have to go be by myself and I have to ground myself on Mother Earth, and I got to learn how to give these problems away. Like I'm gonna be in prayer. I'm gonna be asking. I'm gonna consult the Creator about what's going on in my life, and maybe I'm coming to a place where I don't know what to do, or I don't know how to feel, or like I don't know what's supposed to happen next. And it's like I pray for the Creator to keep His will in my life. I pray that the Creator is able to guide me in a way where I'm not carrying around all this unnecessary baggage, that, like if I let my mind run, man, it'll build up, like it'll just build up just from me being in my own head. So being able to find a way to give these things to the Creator, give it to that river, give it to those rocks, whenever we're in, sweating, you know, uh, if I go out and pray and I'm gonna put some tobacco down, I'll put it on that tobacco. You know what I mean? And I'll set it down with in front of the Creator. And just kind of just whatever however it's got to look like. That's what I'm learning about this process is that I don't have to carry these things around with me. Whether it's a river, whether it's there's just so many instances where I can think of where I can say a prayer and I can put those things down. And I have faith in the way that my life's been going to the point where I don't have to worry about what's going to happen next. As long as I stay in His will, then I know something good's going to come about. Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe there's a lesson involved that I have to learn that I may be having some trouble over, trying to understand. But like they say, hindsight's always 2020, right? Like there's been so many instances where I've looked back and I'm like, oh, okay. That's what He needed me to see. That's what He needed me to feel. That's who He needs me to be. And I can't question that. So I mean, I love today's reading in the sense that you know, uh, learn, make that conscious contact with your Creator, with your higher power. and give him these things that that are heavy on your heart, or these things that you don't know how to handle. And I promise you, he showed up for me in so many ways, and you're on his time. Like these things, ain't the Cadillac ain't just gonna fall from the sky, It's not gonna start raining, money, like
That's you're dancing for.
yeah. You take care of them traditional ways, and they're gonna take care of you, and you're never gonna be a rich man. But he's always gonna give you exactly what you need, and your wants, like that's different. Like of course I want I want a $1 million home. Of course I want a Bugatti. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, Ford
No.
Taurus.
Yeah. I'll take a Malibu, with the 2-bedroom, but like he's never gonna just leave you high and dry.
Mhm.
Practice his will, give these things to the creator, and allow him to do his job and guide you on where he needs you to be, give you what he needs you to have, and and learn how to be happy. So Mado. Do it.
Yeah, it wasn't that good of a share. All right. You want to do comments or my which one? Which one first?
I mean, we can go with comments. Maybe
Alright,
that
it's
give you
pretty
a good
much
idea.
it's pretty much Nat and Michaela talking about you getting babysat.
Oh, never mind.
Stacy says good morning, Stacy Star.
Good morning, Stace.
Leah Sessom says, heck yeah, it sounded like he's been practicing.
I think it was Lulu's.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Told you.
She said, yes, in times of having negative thoughts, feelings, attitudes, just taking a step back, look for the reasons of why, because my sobriety teaches me to fall back. Take a deep breath and ask myself, is feeling this way worth the disruptive character, and pray about it and let it go.
Wow, I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's all just Michaela and Natalie.
Yeah.
Arguing.
Are you gonna watch him?
Arguing
Who has
about-
custody
To
this
watch
weekend?
you and
Yeah.
offering people massages and stuff like
Yeah. Yeah. It got weird.
He got weird.
Yeah.
that. Council on Alcoholism and Addictions from the Finger League.
Hey, New York,
says,
New York.
Aho.
I hope. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. But go ahead, give it to him.
There's still more.
And then Stacy says, Aho, good words as always, Mr. Boat.
Aho,
She
Stace.
spelled it Boat. I'm just
It's a boat.
Same
It
thing.
can float.
kidding. Nona Russ says, a Prius on some 14.
There you go.
I'll take it.
As long as I can see out the window, I'm good. Gonna get a booster seat for that one too. Yeah. For me, I think of this is what helped me out pretty much through my second deployment. So whenever I was in Yemen, we were like our base was like on the beach, and you get so caught up doing your day-to-day stuff, figuring out who's who, doing your job, and so like after a couple months of that, I was getting so burnt out, like lots of stress, like missing Ari's first Christmas for that. And there was just a lot of weight on my shoulders. And, that was the second Christmas I missed for my oldest Zayla. And just being gone for that long, there's a lot of isolation that can take place. Okay, all right. And so after a while, like I finally, just went to the beach on weekends or on Sundays or just any kind of day that like I actually had downtime. And that was like the time that I would reconnect, be with the water, in the water, and praying for that guidance, that relief, that strength to just keep going. And so I see like how water just laying down and hearing water, you get calm, you feel at peace. And so it's just a lot of it's like grounding at the same time as connecting with creator. And so I think a lot of it has to do with just a lot of people when they first start out kind of praying. They feel like they're isolated, but they don't realize that they're never alone. And
Mhm.
so once you can tune that in and then figure out what makes you feel most connected with creators, what you have to rely on. And I know, in Yemen, that was the ocean. The ocean is what, kind of kept me sane, if you will. And so it's just something that you can't force somebody to find. And so I think, we all have our connection through creator, but it's all up to us on what's that strongest connection. It's just like kind of like religion for anybody. Like
Yeah.
somebody's going to be drawn to something for them,
A certain way.
and it's not our job to like force it upon anybody. It's our job to
Tell them they're right or wrong.
yeah, it's just our job to do what is best for us and what fills our cup pretty much. And so I think it's about figuring out what in nature connects you or what grounds you, but also elevates your relationship with creator. And so once you find that out, it's pretty much like where you can turn to at any time, any day, to make sure you can make it through that day. And so, yeah, water,
Mr. Revelis?
clock it.
I don't have anything today.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Auntie Dina says good morning from Albuquerque.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's
Oh, it's
Mingo.
good?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, Mingo.
clock it.
Clock it.
The share was tea.
You guys spoke well this morning.
Susan Stacy says hello there.
Hey, Susan Stacy. Good morning.
Mhm.
So yeah, but yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. Water is life. And I think like I think about how important water was to us, to my ancestors. And like always stayed by the water.
Mhm.
Like cuz you can't live without water, right?
Yep.
So, like that was one of the things is we always camp by running water. So I think it's been happening for centuries. Is being able to take advantage of of Mother Earth.
Yeah, of what she's providing.
So that's I like today's take. Uncle Joe, he's on to something this whole week.
Yep, this whole week. It's got back to back to back to back
Back to back. Yeah, Uncle Joe Coyes. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, but September 20th is the powwow, 20th and 21st at Concho, Oklahoma. What time are we starting Gordon Dance?
3,
At 3?
allegedly.
Oh,
Oh, 2.
It says 2. Okay,
2.
2 o'clock.
So be there at noon
Yeah.
and be ready.
Well, we still got to work it out where we raise the flag.
Yep.
they normally do that at like 7 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, pretty early. So, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about all that, and hope to see everybody there.
Oh, Stacy says she'll be there. She'll walk.
Ahoo!
Mhm, mhm.
Oh, oh.
She'll be singing too when they raise the flag.
Yeah. I got a funny story about that. I'll tell y'all when we get done.
You don't want to tell us?
Yeah, you don't
No,
want to
no,
tell
no. Because
national
it's about my
television?
aunt. It's about my aunt.
Mm.
One of my favorite aunts. Well, I'll just go ahead.
All right.
One time, she was at Colony and she was, it's 49 at Colony. And I guess she was going to lay down on one of the bleachers, to pass out.
Mhm.
And she said when she came to, she was singing the flag song. And man, she's like one of my favorite aunts. So if you know her, like, man, she loves to laugh. She's like the coolest person to be around.
Rise it up.
Yeah.
Like the Undertaker.
So whenever I hear that, that's what always comes to my mind. Like, kind of makes me giggle a little, because my auntie's, she's hilarious. But yeah, so hope to see everybody there. Tomorrow at FAM, the men's retreat.
Mhm.
Go to the AST. It's on our tour.
Yeah, it's on the tour Facebook page.
On the tour page, you can register. They'll be providing lunch. I'll be on a panel. Me, Mr. Soap, maybe Asa.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be on a panel. You know, come interact with us. Come, you know, it's a men's recovery retreat. So that'll be at FAM. So, you know, got to show some support.
Internet says, I can't even see
From
my
Taos, New
okay,
Mexico.
alright.
71
Oh,
days
hey.
sober.
71.
Wow.
Good job.
Congratulations. We appreciate you
Good job,
sharing that
Andy.
with us. You know, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So, you know,
Keep going.
keep going. Keep going. Thank you for tuning in and sharing that with us. You know, it can be done. So, with that, like, share, follow, tell your mammy about us. You know, you can catch all of these if you're looking for any of our past ones that we've done. You can go to CNA Tour
On YouTube.
on YouTube, and it has all of our, you know, all of these are posted.
It'll
We have our
last
own channel.
for 30 days on Facebook.
Yeah, it only lasts for 30 days on Facebook. We can't, you know, and we do these all the time. So there's only so many that, you know, just current. The current ones will stay. But if you're looking for any old ones or, you know, just looking for something to listen to, man, it'll play, you know, it'll play you like a
favorite
playlist.
goofy episode. Let us know which one it is.
Yeah. So go and check us out. But you know, we will see you next week.
Monday.
I hope.
Hey!